Are you looking to create a Redis cache cluster using AWS Elasticache? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we will walk through the steps to properly set up your Redis cache cluster and avoid common pitfalls. I totally understand how confusing it can be to set up a cache cluster, especially when you're trying to avoid a single point of failure. You're not alone in this struggle, and many users face similar challenges. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked how to create an Elasticache instance using Redis with cluster mode disabled. They want to ensure there's no single point of failure by creating a read replica that can be promoted in case the master fails. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. To understand the issue better, it's important to know that Redis can be tricky when it comes to setting up replicas and clusters. The documentation can be overwhelming, but we will break it down step by step. And stick around. At the end of this video, I will share a pro tip that will help you manage your Redis cache cluster more effectively. To create a Redis cache cluster with a read replica in AWS CloudFormation, the user should start by defining a replication group. This is essential for linking the master and the read replica together. Next, the user should specify the properties for the replication group. This includes setting the replication group ID, the number of replicas, and the node type. After defining the replication group, the user should remove the existing unlinked cache cluster resources from the CloudFormation template. This ensures that only the replication group is created. Finally, the user can deploy the CloudFormation stack. This will create the Redis cache cluster with the master and read replica linked together, providing redundancy and load balancing for read operations. Fun fact, did you know that Redis was originally created as a way to improve the performance of web applications? It's come a long way since then, and now it's a go-to solution for caching. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach is to use AWS Elasticache Replication Group. This allows you to create multiple cache servers using the numcache clusters parameter. However, you will need to manage the connections to the master and slave nodes yourself. In case of a master failure, AWS will automatically update the DNS of the slave to maintain your configuration. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always monitor your Redis cache performance and adjust your configuration as needed. This will help you maintain optimal performance and avoid issues down the line. And there you have it. You should now have a better understanding of how to create a Redis cache cluster using AWS Elasticache. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on cloud computing.